Okay, I guess today I'm by myself, but not alone. Me and let me fix that. That is fixing. Oh, I guess not alone then. Bored of music, nice to see you, man. At least I have you. That's pretty much okay. Hello. So how are you doing, bored of music? Yeah, no. Yeah, I've always been fooled by that one more. The one more person in chat will never ever. Well, I mean, maybe he will speak when he has to announce something, but that seems to be the Nightbot. That is in the channel, in whatever, if ever I'm making. I'm using it for giveaways and also for some moderation. But yeah, I've always was like, okay, there are two people and only one is talking. Who is the one that is lurking? Well, it turned out that's Mr. Nightbot. So I figured, or at least I think so. Borrow Music is saying made it little over half if into the Splinter world. I demand to be rewarded for my efforts. There was too much. Yeah. Uh, well, I mean, he wanted to speak, and oh wait, somebody decided to clean with the blowers. Let me just close the window so we don't get the noise. So yeah, Tails wanted to to talk with us, and I mean, I know he's bearish, but he also has the right to say his stuff, so it doesn't phase me. And I was like, okay, let him come. But yeah, it's not Tails. Like on my way home, uh, since usually when I'm driving in the morning and when I'm getting home, I'm playing YouTube in my ears just to have something going on. And it was yesterday's after sound stream, the live, and I got enough salt, enough salt for the day. But and I was like, yes, today I'll be having a salt stream. But then I was like, oh wait, this white substance is actually not salt. So let's hype. Yeah, we we use other white stuff that hypes us up. So we're not salty. We are excited. Yeah. Right color, wrong attitude. So there's that. Oh, all of a sudden the number jumped to 5. Hey, where are you hiding, all three of you that are so silent? Although I learned not to trust the numbers that I'm seeing, especially on the Restream side, but the stream is showing me 5 viewers. So um, unless Nightbot multiplied himself several times, there should be some other people as well who are lurking. But I'm sure they'll come forward and then they'll say hi to us. But regardless, for now, hello to all of you lurkers out there. Thank you for joining the stream. Um, we're having we're having a salty stream, but we're not using salt. As I said, right color, wrong attitude. Border Music is saying only time to be salty, skeptical is if rebellion tanks, but I don't think it will. I mean, For me, to be honest, there is at this point, I don't see a place where it's for me all time to be so skeptical because you know we are in the early stage. No matter how people feel like us being on for 5 years now, kind of feels like the game is already quite matured. I still feel it like we are at the start of a long marathon. So uh, I can be skeptical when if Matt says tomorrow we're closing shop, which I don't think it will happen anytime soon. Delays don't phase me. Price of SPS don't phase me. Um, Missed deadlines. Well, that's delays, but yeah, don't phase me. I understand. No, I don't actually. I mean, I hear the sentiment that people have been burned out and that's why they're leaving and they lost all their faith. I mean, those are people that majority of them came into the ecosystem not long time ago. So I don't understand how they're burned out. I'm here already 5 years. So at this month I don't know at what date. I don't think the game shows exact date, but this month I'm making 5 years, and I don't feel burned out. I was feeling burned out at some point around 5 to 6 months prior to where was it? October. Yeah, it just says October. But I was feeling burned out like 5 to 6 months before the whole boom happened. But guess what? What I did not do? I did not sell my assets. I was just like, okay, I'll focus somewhere else. And at that point, they were not even like bots in a way that they were not public automated services to just let them play my account and accumulate even when I'm not active. But I was just like, okay, time to focus somewhere else and let my collection sit and dust, collect the dust. And I'm glad I did that. I mean, I'm not glad that I did stop, but I'm glad that I did not sell. So, yeah, burning is one thing. Um, Giving up due to sight problems, like not having the big picture in mind, is totally different. But then everybody makes their own decisions, and most of them probably will live long enough to regret it. So that's at least how I see things. To whoever decided it's time to move on, I wish them all success in their future endeavors, in their parallel endeavors, I pun intended. Um, but I was saying everyone seems to be liquidating whatever they can to get in on the action. Oh, some are liquidating to get out of the action, but yeah. Hello, Bajok Jok. I'm happy to see you here, man. Thanks for joining, and I'm glad to see another regular from Splinterlands TV joining our stream. I don't necessarily have plans for today's stream. I'll wing it as we go. I hope at some point we get more people so we can have nice conversations. Especially we haven't spoken much about the huge town hall anyways, although I did some of that in our Into the Splinterverse. But yeah, I still don't understand a lot of the negative sentiment. But then people can always find something to be upset or angry about if they're looking hard enough. Border Music is saying if those who are leaving for other crypto game, they hint for a surprise. Most crypto games have exponential growth, and I'm glad you said that, Border, because that's exactly what I've been saying to all those Um, People that I consider friends and family, the other streamers of Sprintland that were like, okay, now things are slow. I It's good because it gives me some time to dive into other projects and research other projects, and so many things are looking promising. And I was like, if you guys think that those games won't go through same hurdles that we already have, you're delusional. I mean, if you think there won't be botting in other crypto games, especially if there are money to be made, you're delusional. Like, yeah, nothing created by no mechanic created by humans, which implies uh, it's programmed, is cannot be uh, like cannot be not bought. Like, if something is programmed to function in a certain way, they can be made any automation to follow the logic and act accordingly. So the only reason other games, because yeah, it's like I think after Sound mentioned like, well, that's how you know when he was playing some of his parallel games. He was like, oh well, that's how you know that you're playing a real person. Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, because I mean, how much money you can make in parallel? Why would somebody bother to make a parallel bot if there is nothing to be made, or if there are peanuts to be made? So yeah, I mean, obviously at the moment they don't have bots because there is nothing to extract, but if they succeed, um look what's happening then. So yeah, never mind. It's funny that you said that, Bordeaux, because that's exactly how I feel as well. Like, one thing that we have that people keep on ignoring, that other games do not, is a working, well-designed and balanced economy. And that's the freaking hardest thing to get into a Web3 game, because forget about the graphics, the hype, like the shilling and whatnot. Like, forget about everything that can increase exponentially player growth. If there is no working economy that can sustain the token in a way, in any way, then yeah, people will come early. They will ride the hype train and extract as much value as they can, and then the token will go back to under zero, will go back to zero. So seen enough of that on so many promising Web3 games. So if people ignore that, then that's on them. After all, everybody's saying do your own research, and that's what people should be doing. If they don't, it's on them. But Joke is saying, I'm here to play, not to invest. I'm happy to hear that, man. And even if you are here to invest, you're not here to become millionaire in 1 month with $10. I mean, it's a long play. Even if it's an investment, it's a long play on ever developing and evolving ecosystem. So if you're early, enjoy the ride, because you have advantage over people who are either skeptical at the moment and staying away, or were in and decided that it's not for them and they're leaving. So I've seen it before. I've seen people leave when things were stagnant back in Beta and Tamed, where like we were making literally peanuts from our cards and they were dirt cheap. And some people were like, oh, okay, I don't see any future. Like, my assets are like not worth anything. My time that I invest is not worth anything. And then they were kicking themselves for doing that. But um, people will people. So, hey, Johnny Depp, glad to see you. Glad to see you with the cute bear emoji. And after sounds ice cream as an icon. Nice to see you. But Joke saying, 2021 was like this game will replace my job. LOL. Well, I mean, see, since I started dipping my toes into the Web3 gaming, there were three games, and to be honest, should be I probably should say two, because although I'm invested in Illuvium, I was never seeing it as something that can retire me. But there were two games, and they came almost at the same time, like at least in the same era. Those were Zrun and Splinterlands. That I was thinking they will retire me. Zrun cut their hype, failed to want failed to use that and to really go where they could have. So it kind of like died off a little bit, and it's still an active game, but going through changes, trying to adapt, but they lost the momentum. They lost majority of the players the player base they had. So they missed the train, I think. But Splinterlands, it's still on my radar for retiring and moving to live peacefully the days I have left in Philippines. Hopefully sooner than later. I don't have a timeline. I don't have like a um, prediction of when it will happen. I just think it won't be very far down the line, and I still believe in that. I mean, and that's aside from the fact that I'm still enjoying the game as well. Every now and then, I enjoy my bros. Sometimes I play modern bronze. I'm excited for Rebellion. I'm looking forward to one day maxing my Rebellion set as well. So I'm fully maxed for modern, and then in modern I'll be having, I think, more fun, knowing that I have all the options, or like 99% of the options available. So then it's like just up to me how I perform. I'm excited for everything. I'm excited still for land, despite the delays. I think that overall, when the whole vision is true, it will be super exciting, and definitely I see it as a way of getting to a point where I'm getting a stable passive income, which is part of my flywheel to retire to Philippines. So all those things, I still see them very possible and very likely actually. So I'm here for the long run. People will come and go. I'm aware of that. And as sad as that is, the going part of life. Even in life, we have people come and go from our lives, and that impact us in different ways. Sometimes we say goodbye easier, sometimes it's way more difficult, but that's circle of life. So same way I see it here. I still feel that the people that are here now and that stay down the line in a few years time will be feeling even more closer to each other, like we'll be feeling even more of a family. So that's good. I made very valuable connections with people here, people that although I don't see or talk to every day, I consider at least friends, if not family. And I'm just thinking, seeing the awesome community, our communities, I'm just seeing that those connections become deeper and more stable with the years going on. And yeah, again, some people will leave the family, and they will um, head to different ventures, and I wish them all the luck and success. But the ones that remain here will be stronger and even more awesome community, if that's even possible. Um, Bordeaux Music saying, but joke, yep, and it lots of people have overexposed themselves in 2021, and now they blame Sprinterlands for it. And yeah, that's like the human greed factor. In my opinion, like people see things skyrocketing, and they're like, okay, now I'm going to turn my $10 into a million, and that unfortunately doesn't happen very often. So if people were overexposed, it was either due to immaturity in crypto space or greed, because nobody was supposed or was advised to put in a game more than they can afford to lose eventually, and that should be the main principle when you're investing in anything, not just the Web3, it's not just crypto, in anything. If uh, if you overexpose yourself, it's because you don't have good financial discipline, and you can blame it on the FOMO. Everybody can blame it on the FOMO because FOMO is real. When you see things um, starting, like when you see the train starting to leave the station, you're like, oh no, I don't want to miss it. And you probably, anybody can do can take can make decisions that are that can be detrimental in the future a little bit. But then again, if you have the discipline, and if you are committed to whatever you invest into, and do your research, things should be better. Rukian Farfellow, hello, welcome to the stream. I don't think I have seen you before. Maybe you were having a different Twitch name, but still happy to see you here. And he's saying, yeah, I find a lot of people are looking for a quick dollar and don't care about the game. Yeah, and that's not only here. That's everywhere in any Web3 game where money can be made. Even in some Web2 games where like Diablo, when they put the marketplace up, where you can sell items for real money, people were like, yeah, I want to make money. So yeah, but the problem is people don't realize that they're not the only one looking for a quick dollar. And if there are enough people looking for a quick dollar, at some point they need somebody to want to pay the dollar for them to have it. And if there is not a sustainable way for that to uh, be ongoing, yeah, the last ones that are giving the dollars will be left holding bucks that are virtually worthless at most point. But yeah, every time, like always, the grass is greener on the other side. Every new shiny thing is more exciting than the old familiar thing. But at the end of the day, even in people relationship, when the initial physical attraction and like intimate pleasure or whatever, when eventually dies off, and it always does at some point, then guess what remains and keeps families in balance and in check? It's the mutual respect and the feeling of familiarity. I mean, that's something that's so difficult to walk away from. Once you get used to something and it feels familiar and feels home, it feels nice. Even if everything else does not work, sometimes this alone can keep strong any type of relationship, even human relationship. So same thing with the game. I mean, familiar is not always that bad, and I'm thinking people sooner or later will realize it. It just the question is are they going to realize it being part of the game, or they realize it after they're like, oh damn, I was there, I had a good position, and now if I want to take advantage of that, I have to start over, and it will cost me way more. So I don't know. Jesus Hoyo's here. Hoy hoy baby in chat. Nice. Janet Depp is asking why Philippines. Johnny, it's because I have a soft spot for Philippines. I used a long time ago. I used to be married to a Filipina as well. I've been 2 weeks in the Philippines long time ago again, and I enjoyed it. It's cheap. It has awesome nature, awesome weather. People are super friendly and nice, and it's easier sustainable because you need less of a passive income to live in a calm and peaceful way, focusing on what you like rather than what you have to do to earn your keep. Birds, bees, and trees. Nice to see you in the channel, man. Nice, nice. Happy to see you here. What's going on, Mr. Omega? Well, what is going on is we're having a white powder stream, but it's not sold because it's, yeah, again, as I said in the beginning, the color is right, but the color is right, but the intention is not. So we are having a white powder stream that is keeping us hyped and excited because not every white powder is bringing people down. Let me tell what I heard. I mean, talking talking from a friend perspective. Boris Tree is saying, how do you feel about Clough Sternis asking for a phone number? It feels like it's supposed to be for a good reason. However, it's why I haven't entered for Sternis. What do you think, my lord? um, well, if it's a personal tournament, they can. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Whatever they measures, it makes sense that they implement whatever measures they feel. Um, it helps them ensure it's not botted. It's just people. And then again, yeah, you have the option either to trust that person with your phone number and enter, or just sit on the sides. But it's not it's her personal decision, and I cannot comment in a way that I cannot say it's a good or bad thing because it's not something that Splinterland is implementing. It's something that she decided for herself. So again, even if it was Splinterland, at some point you're like, do I want to be to accept their terms or not? That's her terms of entering the tournament, and you either deal with that and participate, or just look into other tournaments. It's easy. No need to follow something you're not comfortable with, but also no need to. And I'm not saying that you're hating on, but no need to hate on it, because if she's providing all the rewards and everything, she has the right to set the rules, and her rules are: you want to be part of it, I want your number. So that's how I see it, at least. Oh, okay. That's why we were having a sudden increase in the number of viewers. Rukian said, I came into your stream with Butops rate. I just followed you and I'm liking the vibe. Oh, thank you. Nice to hear that. And yeah, I'm grateful. I didn't know. Obviously, I mean, when I'm using Restream and following the chat through there, it shows me all the conversations, but unfortunately it doesn't show me when somebody rates. So I'm happy you told me. I don't know if Butops is still here. Probably he sent you here, guys, because he was going to bed. But nevertheless, next time you see him, if he's not here still, tell him I'm grateful that he rated the channel and brought some people. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate you guys being part of the discussion, even if you're not, just listening and supporting. So I'm happy that you like the vibe, Rukian, because that's my default vibe. Very rarely in my streams you would hear anything resembling salt. For me, you can hear it from people in the chat, although usually people that are salty, I guess they don't really like my streams much because I'm probably in their view delusional and naive and whatnot. But sometimes we get people that feel salty or unhappy at least, and we always deal that with discussion. Like as long as everything is respectful and everybody gets to say their point of view, they don't have to agree with the point of view they hear, but as long as everything is respectful, everybody is allowed to have any point of view and share it, and we can discuss it. We can argue, but again, in a nice way. We can reach to some agreement or not. At the end of the day, there is always the option for to agree to disagree. So that yeah, I mean, in general, I consider myself perma optimistic about the future of the game until given a serious reason not to, and I haven't seen one yet. If anything, I'm more excited than I have ever been in the past couple of years. So take it take it how you will, however you will. Boris Byzantry is asking, have you tried Big Time? No, I was following the project when it was first starting, like in the time where like the big upcoming projects were Illuvium, Big Time, and I think Atlas, or was it something else? Star Atlas. Yeah, I heard. I was listening to YouTube videos on them. I was kind of excited, but then I wasn't. I wasn't. They didn't win me over, and I haven't given it a try. I mean, um, at some point I did jump in Illuvium, and I was like siphoning some assets there, but with that, I was like, that was my choice, and I didn't have obviously more to spread around in other Web3 games at the time. And then since then, my focus was mainly Splinterland, so I cannot afford to spread myself thin. If I have any extra money, whether it's crypto or fiat, that I want to put into the Web3 space, it will be in Splinterlands. So I'm aware that all those Web3 games, as cool they are with their graphics and their promises and whatnot, if in any of them you actually want to be able to earn something or to hope to earn something, you have to invest. And usually it's not that little that you have to invest. And again, I'm thinking, if I'm to invest additional money, or even if it's not additional, if it's just crypto earnings, do I invest them in something that is proven for me, in my mind at least, that I trust in and believe in, or I would take risk and get somewhere where I may get a little bit more, I don't know, income, or a little bit more win, a little bit more ice cream money, as After Sound saying, or I can just double on whatever I believe in, because I do hear the whole um, spreading your eggs around different baskets. But if I have already a steady basket that I believe in, and it's again, that's Web3 gaming. It's not really supposed to be stock markets. I don't see it exactly as, yeah, I'm hoping to get to a point that I have some passive income and retire, but I don't exactly see it as investment in a way that I would look at actually making an investment. So it's like, it's something that I'm well situated and I can use the resources to um, make my position better, or I can just branch into other venues, which would be more risky, but maybe more rewarding, and maybe is the big factor that I'm kind of not digging it. It's not my type. I like to play it safe, and for me, contrary to popular belief, and I guess I'm not saying I'm right, but to me, playing it safe is sticking with something I believe in. Um, however, however, everybody sees it. Like everybody has the right to see it in different way, but that's how I see things. Janet Depp is saying, "Oh yeah, and sorry guys, something that is also very recurring to my channel. Unfortunately, sometimes, very often, I'm especially if there is a good discussion, I'm a little behind on chat because I'm trying to focus on each comment while also sharing my views. One thing I can promise you is no comment would be ignored or not read or not addressed. But also understand that that means that sometimes you say something and I come to it 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe later, and maybe I won't be quite aware of what it is pertaining to, but I still try to make sense of it as much as I can. So Johnny Depp is saying, and that was 11 minutes ago. Oh, really? Glad you liked it here, although I don't like the weather here. Too hot. Oh, you don't know what too hot is, Johnny. Yeah. I've lived 5 years in Dubai. I lived 5 years in Las Vegas. You have no idea what too hot means, if you ask me. And that's not a personal attack or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I have been in places where it is hot, and I don't think Philippines is something that I consider too hot. It's I'm not a big fan of heat, but it's totally manageable in my opinion. And then, mind you, I've been only in Visaya area, like around Cebu. But for me, the weather was perfect. So I don't know. Boris Byzantine, sorry, Boris Byzantine saying it's more like I don't wanna get spammed. No other good tourney really though. You play tourneys? No, Boris Byzantine. I start playing tourneys around the whole X-Bot starting to dominate everything. Where I was like, yeah, I'm not paying this guy money to help me uh, cheat as good as the others, so I feel like I'm winning something or achieving something. Yeah, I'll get my earnings, but for example, maybe because I have a relatively good deck. I mean, it's not that great, but it has some upsides. So I was like, nah, I'm okay. I can skip on turns. I'm playing my bros. As I said, every now and then in modern in my bronze account. But aside from that, for now, I let Archmage collect some soulbound cards for me in wild, because yeah, I wasn't feeling comfortable playing in modern with the few untamed cards that I was having. I'm like, instead of burning out, I can just pause, wait until I can build a solid rebellion base on top of my chaos and Rift Watcher cards, and then I can jump into modern, knowing my deck is competitive. Whether I'm competitive, probably it will take some time to to get to that point, but yeah, at least then I'll know it's on me. It's not because somebody has better deck than me. It's because I suck at the game and I need to get better. And Bird Business is saying also me too. Sneaker is playing right now on Twitch. He had like 90 in his chat 5 minutes ago. Now he has 120. Well, I don't know who Sneaker is. I'm hoping he's oh, he's probably big time. Um big time streamer. I hope it was that he is a Splinterlands one, but probably based on our conversation, he's probably a big time one. And well, good for him. He changed his name though to Customy TV. And then Birdsby is just saying another streamer is streaming big time now on Twitch, has 79 streams. Someone named Exotic MTG. Budok's been playing it too, and Crypto Stash. Yeah, and I saw yesterday after 5 minutes after I posted my Twitch link for my live stream yesterday. I saw after me there was a post from CryptoZard who was having his stream as well and having some tourney, but it was like his picture was Splinterlands and big time or something like that. So yeah, there are a lot of people in big time as something new and shiny, as I said. But we'll see how many will be still there in, let's say, 6 months from now, 9 months from now. You know, I mean, Stash obviously he's not a factor. He's jumping whatever he feels he can make some bucks. Like yeah, he has never been. I have never seen. I have never counted him as a Splinterlands content creator, although he did have a lot of Splinterlands related videos, but he's more like a basic where can we get money from Web3 games type of creator. So Budok, actually, when talking Budok, and I have heard a recent video of him, I think he's very excited about the new mechanics coming up with Rebellion, and I think I'm feeling positive that I'll be seeing more and more Bulldog videos on Splinterlands in the next like several months, which for me will be back to normal because yeah, I still count him as even though he didn't start in Splinterlands, I still count him as one of our creators, our content creators. He have dedicated a lot of time and efforts in this community, and for me, it will feel good to see him going back to his roots, as I would say, because yeah, I have been missing him creating Splinterlands content lately. But in my opinion, hopefully that will change. In my opinion, hopefully that will change. Also, Boris Bees in Trees saying, I feel like it'd be so fun to play that game with because you earn better with a group. I never played it yet. Crypto Stash had a free link, but someone else won it. But he will give away more free links to enter big time coming up soon. Oh well, I mean, at some point I might, because it's free to play, and therefore probably not anything to earn. But there is probably some potential. As far as I know, it's the plan was to be an open world MMO. So I would enjoy it. Like it gives me the idea of World of Warcraft vibes, and I was enjoying World of Warcraft, and I was playing it for many years for free in a way that not even for free, paying for it. So yeah, I'm liking that genre of games, and if and probably I will at some point, but if and when I jump into big time, it will be just to play, to have fun and play MMO with other people. And yeah, I won't be jumping with the expectation that it's a project I'm investing in. Hey Max Maka, nice to see you in the channel, man. Thanks for joining, and thanks for being part of the conversation. Boris B is interested saying, how about Rebellion? New playstyles coming. Oh, I'm sure meta will change drastically, especially with the new mechanics. I can see so many ways things can go. Like the examples that Matt was giving giving us just with the two abilities they were having as an example, one shield to one unit or a minus stat for the entire team. He was saying like, yeah, not only you can lower the attack, a type of attack for the other team, but you can even decide and go ahead and do it for yourself. If you see somebody with a force field and you see most of your monsters are like at um, five hitting for five, you can be like, oh wait, like it will be way more beneficial for me to lower my attack rather than lower the other team's attack. So there'll be definitely a lot of ways to affect an experiment, like to come up with new strategies and whatnot. So it's very exciting for me. It's like I think it might inspire me to start playing some more in modern and trying to figure out. Although, as I said, yeah, I would need some solid rebellion base to complement my chaos and rich watcher decks to really be able to experiment. But yeah, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see the cards hitting the map server and starting to play with them and see what's possible. And exciting times, man. First Beatrice is saying, hey Max Mac, what level are you at, baby? Gold Diamond Champion. Now I'm a Diamond. Usually have no problem reaching middle of Champ 2. That's what I was doing the previous several seasons. At some point I realized that I don't really enjoy moment, like, because the majority of my season I'm spending usually in Champ 3. And what that does is I'm getting daily 3-4 champion chests, and when you open 3 potions and 1 basic SPS chest, feels it feels blah. It's not a good feeling. And I was like, instead of going to champion just to be opening champion season chest, which usually was 50 to maximum 60 I was doing per season, I can just stay in diamond, earn throughout the whole season uh, chests mostly in diamond 1, which usually is between 8 and 12 chests per day, with a little lower percentage of getting something nice. I mean, no, it's actually, yeah, okay, let's say a little lower percentage to get of getting something nice, but way more chests to have that percentage on. So for me it was making better sense, much more sense to stay in diamond. Not to mention that in diamond I'm having my boost at around 10, and it in champion little by little it's dropping, so that affects as well. And as you can see now, like I will refresh, but as you can see now, as I was saying, I'm making 50. I was making 50 to 60 and barely 60, like 57, 58 maybe maximum uh champion chest. Now almost 4 days before the end of the season, I'm already at 69. Nice. 69 chests. And as I said, every day I'm earning between 8 and 12 chests. So I need those for my soulbound rewards. I mean, I started very good with the soulbound cards, reward cards, and then at some point it started feeling like stagnating, like I'm not advancing at all in building my soulbound deck. And I make some analysis and I was like, yeah, maybe big reason for that is the amount of chests I'm earning, not the quality. And I don't believe the difference between diamond and champion chests is big enough for me to sacrifice a certain amount of chests just so mine are champion. So I'm having this is my first season where I didn't jump into, was it details? Okay, second. Oh no, show last season. Yeah, they were champion. So, oh, damn it, never mind. I think I can go away from this one. So yeah, it's my first season where I decided not to move up in champion, just to stay in diamond, and I'm happy with my decision so far. I'm seeing good amount of diamond chests for the end of season. I'm seeing good daily chests, and I start seeing some cards and getting closer to maxing at least the common ones, which were probably biggest problem for me anyways, because they require so many copies. But yeah, on your question, diamond one, I have forbidden my archmage to go any higher than diamond one, so he is forced to play there. And at the end of the day, with some good string of luck in the last few days, I can even get some DEC from the leaderboards. I'm at the moment I am 38th place. I don't expect to keep that place, but then again, it can happen. It can happen so that Archmage actually performs well enough to keep me somewhere there, and I'll take it. I need all the DEC now for the Rebellion pre-sale, so there's that. Boris Byzantine is saying Sneakery used to play Splinterlands at a high level. Oh, he used to, and then he moved to big time. Okay, well, I mean, people usually tend to where the hype and fashion is. I'm old fashioned and I stay with what I believe in. Yujisco is saying, from what I hear, the game already older than 6 months, so showing promise as well, in my opinion. Will probably FOMO in when I can. The better. I would assume Gijis Horror that you're talking also about big time, and yeah, the better have been around. I don't know about the promise because, I mean, to be honest, I cannot talk even about the game because I stopped following it a long time ago, even before the beta. So I don't know if they have made any changes from their initial plans, but the initial plans were to be like to be focusing around the free-to-play part of the game and getting NFTs would be like when you start putting money into the game or something like that. But yeah, I mean, at some point, I'm sure we have a very diverse community here in Splinterlands. People will be sharing stuff at some point, probably to pique my interest. So far, it's under my radar, and again, if ever, which probably will happen, but if ever it catches my attention, it will be for me. It will be just to play some MMORPG for free, just to because I like those type of games, just like all the years I spent in World of Warcraft. Burbage is saying Budok is top player. Yes, I found Splinterlands through Stash, but I agree. Yeah, no. Again, as I'm saying, like I don't say he didn't. He haven't done a lot of Splinterlands content, but he also have done a lot of Gala content and no other type of games content. He was like, whenever the money is, man. I mean, and it makes sense, and I totally understand people who are trying to make living off creating content. They have to adapt and move to whatever is the hot topic of the day, and I understand that. For me, at least for now, and I don't see it being something that I look at as a means of making it as a job. I do it for fun, and I don't expect necessarily any financial gains from it. So for me, it's like I don't feel the pressure to be uh, in the place where the hot new trend is. I talk about what I believe in. I talk about the game I believe in, and even if I'm shooting myself in the leg in terms of missing on opportunities, I don't care. I mean, it's not my point to look for opportunities anyway. So I'm happy with what I have here. Birds Business is saying you can earn NFTs and like time crystals on time something every day. I think how was wow. I never tried it. Oh man, it's just man, I spent so many freaking years of my life on that game, but it was awesome. I had so many nice moments, so nice mem so nice memories. All good things don't last forever, but yeah, every now and then when I see here and there some videos or some post mentioning something coming to World of Warcraft, I'm like very tempted to jump back in just for a little bit, just a little bit more. But yeah, no, no, I don't wanna be sucked in the same trap again. So, but it's one of the for me it's one of the most iconic and coolest games I've ever played, and that's why I spent close to a double digit amount of years in it with on and off, so of course, but yeah, lots of wasted time that nobody will give back to me. First Vision Tree saying, so apparently it's a good time to jump into big time because they just had a reset of all the levels. One guy was at level 28, but he's back to 20. Level 20 is like really good high level, I think. Well, I mean, you know what, First Vision Trees, if you come upon extra better invite that you want to share once you get in, sure. I mean, I'll be more than happy to try it out. As I said, I'm excited about MMORPGs in general. I give it a try, I give it a shot. I'll see if I'm having fun, and definitely I don't mind that. I'm just saying that I doubt I'll be making it a main point in my channels at any point. So we'll see, but definitely up for playing some good MMORPG. And then Boris Business saying, I loved that Matt answered all or most of my questions and investigator read the whole thing for him. Two, it's encouraging. The team seems focused, which is great. Tried Splinter Forge again, but my hero isn't leveled and it's kind of boring. Yeah, I've shared several times my opinion about the change at the top. I love that Matt is at the helm. I want his vision fully implemented, and it seemed like this was the only way for that to happen. And since it did happen, now that's why I said I'm more hyped than I have been for past several years. I do believe in Matt's vision. I think for me, I'm not disregarding in any way Agi's role in Splinterlands becoming what it has become, or the big boom of Splinterlands. He's also a very major part, but I think the brain behind the game is Matt. And if there was clash of opinions, I would rather see Matt's vision implemented than Agi's, and that's not a knock on Agi in no way, shape, or form. It's just that I believe now it's in the perfect place for him, in a new upcoming project that he can get off the ground and running. I'm totally aware of that. But Splinterlands, I'm yeah, I want Matt to be the one um, bringing the whole vision into fruition, and so far from what I'm seeing, that will be the case. So yeah, I also love that he's not shying away from engagement. And talking about that, next Monday, if everything goes as planned, it's for now it's confirmed, but of course things can change for a week. But next Monday, 8 p.m. Pacific, into the Splinterverse, we'll be having Matt Rosen as our guest, and we'll be talking with him. And I'm like, very excited about that too. Just since you mentioned him, I decided that, and he mentioned about his engagement with the community. I was like, maybe it's a good time to show our Into the Splinterverse show with Steve. The teams seems focused. I totally agree. About Splinter Forge, I haven't touched in a while. Um, it was exciting in the beginning as a concept and everything. I kind of feel like I tried to get attached to the game. I tried to be part of it because I like the team behind it. But it's like, yeah, it doesn't. It's not exciting for me. Uh, so I didn't pay much attention. But if you have any questions, I'm sure Gathering the Magic can answer all of them for you because I know he was very committed to the game and he's always up to par with everything that is going on there. Boris Business is asking, will we ever see Agi again? Yeah, once Invenium starts hitting the ground, I'm sure on that side there will be some town halls as well because Agi, if something we know about him is he wants to be close to and engaging with the community, even though the community has not always been very nice to him. So we probably will hear from him and not probably not far from now. I don't know if it will be in Splinterland's town halls as part of his responsibility now is to focus completely on the other project. So if if you're wondering why we haven't seen him in the town halls or town squares, in my opinion, again, I don't have inside information, but what I think is plausible is to assume that he's focused on other venues, so it doesn't make sense for him to be part of the Splinterlands town halls. It's not like he's not part of Splinterlands or Sea Monsters in any shape or form. It's just like his efforts, his leadership is focused somewhere else. And if we are to see him somewhere, it makes more sense to be in a Invenium or even GOS as being part of the Invenium part, GOS Town Hall. That's my opinion. I don't think he's boycotting the town halls. I just think that with his new role comes new responsibilities, and that also makes it not much having not much sense to be on Splinterlands town halls. Again, that's just my opinion. Birds Business is saying time is the most valuable. Well, time is the most valuable assets ever, anywhere. Like time is something maybe you can buy it in the game, but you cannot buy it anywhere else. So that should encourage you to have some thought about that. Time flies. Nobody can take back the time that is taken from them. So value time more. If there is any anything that we can take away from your comment, birds, bees, and trees, is, guys, time is valuable. Don't waste it. Make the most out of it. Boredom Music is saying, "Don't do it, baby. It's a trap." I jumped back into WoW when Classic released just to try it. Yeah. I did that too, by the way, Boredom Music. I was like so hyped and excited about Classic. I played it a while. I don't know if I made 2 years, but I did play it for a while. But it just wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. Like it wasn't. It was cool. It brought back nice memories, but it just wasn't the same. Mm, I don't know. Maybe outgrew it. Like maybe since I was already a different age, I saw things differently. But yeah, I all the hypes going through um, next expansion without knowing what they bring. It was just different. Now you're like rereading a book, and I hate rereading. Some people like reading books several times or watching movies several times. I don't. I am not a fan of it. Like if I know what's happening, it's just not as exciting for me. It's just like very often sport events that I cannot watch live and I want to. I intentionally stay away from any media that can give in any way what happens in that particular event until I watch a full replay without knowing the end result. And sometimes, sometimes these players they bug and they you're trying to jump 10, 15 seconds ahead and they send you like half an hour and then you see the result and you're like, ah, yeah, you spoiled it for me. I don't want to watch it anymore. But yeah, so on the WoW point, I just it's just not the same. When you know how it plays out, it's not the same for me. But I did fell for the trap and I got quicker than you, I guess, from there. So I won't be pulled in again back to WoW. Don't worry. Birds, bees, and trees saying nice, Bordeaux. Yeah. Rookie saying Bordeaux music. Whoa. LOL. Wow. WoW Classic sucked me back in for a while. Yeah, see, we've we've also been on the same. We've all been on the same train, but again, it's just not the same. Just not. It's cool. It's nice to go down the memory lane, but there is no such experience as experiencing something for the first time. So Border Music is saying, I went full DGen on Classic. At one point, we were third best guild in EU, doing sub 40 minutes Blackwing layer on regular, etc. And then one day I was like, why am I doing this to myself? It was second job that I paid for. Yep, 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 yep. I know exactly what you mean, and I haven't done that with Classic to go to that extent, but I have done that with the initial Classic, and after, up to I guess I think up to the end of Lich King, I think that's where I was like started getting back my life little by little. Then I jumped again, but then it wasn't the same. So yeah, I mean, especially a big part of my enjoyment were professions. And after Leech, they totally screwed everything up, like in a big way. And I think never recovered since then, at least for me. So yeah, also they made the game for being challenging to being like to button click because it's too complicated for the normies or what's not. We need more um, normal people inside. Yeah, well, good luck with that. But I'm glad that border music. I'm glad that you snapped out of it. I think now, as Bird Bees and Tree said, time is the most valuable asset. Now I guess you have some time, even if you're not part of big time. You still have, you still gain some time. Gain some time. Bird Bees and Tree saying, so I just said hi to Customer TV, and he said in the last dungeon raid, a teammate picked up a $500 NFT, and he himself picked up another $40 time crystal for big time. Nice. I mean, I'm happy for those people. The thing is that $500 NFT be still $500 NFT when it goes streamline? It's like, yeah, when things are new, everything is exciting and everybody's making big bucks supposedly, and I don't know why would they. Oh, I know why, because they were selling these spaces wherever it was, so now they have to give something back to the early investors, so they're letting them play in a better way they can earn, but that's not giving fair start to everybody, in my opinion. Like regardless of the resets or whatnot. I mean, if they're letting you earn something before people can jump in the game, it's kind of like, okay. I mean, I don't see it as a good time. I mean, I'm happy for people that are making money off it. I don't see it as a good thing for the game, in my opinion, without knowing too much about it. I have to put that disclaimer in. Bursby is interesting. Broadcaster 22 month subscriber 100. Yes. Um, he has 100. Okay, I mean, yeah, I cannot make much of the thing that you paste. Oh, probably there was a link that Nightbot censored, but aside from that, hmm, I don't know. But again, as I said, whereas busy entries, if you ever to come upon unused beta invite that you don't need, you can always shoot me a DM in Discord, and I would appreciate it. And I might stream a little bit. I'm not big fan of streaming other games, but I might do that if there is demand. Just like not, it won't be something happening very often. He's saying all high-level players with crafted hourglasses. Okay, whatever that means. For the music is saying in original Wrath of the Lich King is when I started to go on and off subscription as well. Actually, I think I went through the whole Lich King expansion. I remember battling with Lich King for a while and even um, defeating him. Not, of course, not me, but yeah, guild effort. But I remember what was the next one. I think was Draenor. Not sure. I think I did. Oh no, it was the one. What was it? That there was a new extension territory added in Tanaris, like behind the mountains. I think. Cat- Oh, was it Cataclysm of the Lich? So okay, so classic Burning Crusade, Lich, Cataclysm. Yeah, that's Cataclysm is actually the one that I was talking exactly when they put like Tanaris that they put behind the mountains another whole territory. Um, then yeah. So wasn't Pandaria in between Cataclysm and World of Draenor? I'm thinking I'm thinking Pandaria was in between because Pandaria is like the one that I haven't played like at all. I I remember playing a lot of Cataclysm, and then I stopped, and then I think I came back for Draenor, but I believe Draenor was after Pandaria. Or it could have been I played through the whole Cataclysm and some of the Draenor and then stopped with Pandaria. But yeah, since since Pandaria never nothing had been the same for me. I have still spent some months here and there, but yeah. Pandaria healed me of my addiction. Kudos to all the cute pandas out there. Yeah. So I guess Cataclysm was the last one that I really played seriously, but used to be fun. Then it wasn't. Thank God. um, but yeah, those were the days of World of Warcraft. Now we are in the days of Web3 gaming. So I see our numbers are dwindling down, but I'm still curious. We still have some people active, and are you guys preparing or what your plans are for Rebellion? By the way, yesterday I maxed my emulation. I got lucky with the airdrop, getting 10 instead of 6, and then in the pack I opened 200 packs. I opened one more just to make them 11. So I was thinking it's cool now I have him, but then again, until Archmage gets enough data. He probably won't even play him. So right before I jump on the stream, I was thinking of, I was like, let me check Pick Monster renting for emulation. And then what I saw was there were only level ones and some gold foes also on BCX. So I was like, let me put my my maxed one at 1200 DC, and it might it might as well not rent. I'm not expecting it to rent, but if it does, it will be some good use to the airdrop card while the bot is not using it. So yeah, that's what I did with my emulation. But I'm curious, yeah, how you guys planning accordingly about managing between DC for land, DC for rebellion, and all that jazz. Border saying back in vanilla, internet connection was the real raid boss. Yay, yay, nostalgia. Yeah. Well, there's that too. Well, I think by the time of vanilla, well, when I started vanilla, I guess I was at that time in Dubai, I think, and I think the internet was good at that time, most of the time. So I didn't get much of that, but yeah, I mean, internet definitely was not what it is today. So definitely. But again, I mean, if it's not a big secret, guys, let me know how you're viewing your participation in Rebellion pre-sale. Just curious to hear from people what they're planning on and how they see things going. And also maybe you can share your opinions if you think we'll sell out of pre-sale. Probably time to save like when, but do you think for the month that we have in pre-sale, all pre-sale packs will be sold? Just kind of curious what the sentiment is. And while you get the courage to share so much personal information, yeah, me myself personally, I'm planning to buy 500 or 500 plus the 50 bonus, 550 packs for Rebellion to start with. I already have the DC for it. Screw land. I'm not that focused on land anymore. My priority shifted, so now I'm focusing on getting Rebellion packs. But I do have DC. I don't have the vouchers yet, but I have some extra DC that seeing how. Let's check where it's now. Yeah, vouchers are pretty much staying around 3 cents, as I was expecting or maybe hoping for, and that's probably, yeah, it's pretty much same high price. But DC on the other hand have jumped well over the 80% mark. Not It's now even above the 85%. So I'll probably sell some DC to get some vouchers for the remainder of the packs that I need, but that's my plan. 550 to start with, and then we'll see how it goes. I am still thinking how to proceed. I know I want to open my packs as soon as I can, but about strategy, I'm thinking maybe trying to sell some of my gold foil cards that I open, hopefully to get even some more packs in, because at some point I'm thinking, yeah, I wouldn't be needing those gold foil cards because I'm not planning to create a gold foil deck. I won't be speculating on them increasing value down the line one day because that's too far for me to try um, to, to put into consideration. So my short-term solution seemed to be selling all the gold flows, buying some more packs until I'm able to build up my deck. So I don't know if I go with that plan or things will change, but for me that's where things are at for the moment. Border Music is saying didn't matter if you had awesome connection when half your raid was lagging. Yeah, of course. Obviously that affects everybody. And then you're like waiting for the raid to start, and then the next picture you see is everybody dead. Border is saying I'm considering skipping pre-sale altogether if I don't get enough dry powder for at least 100 packs. But markets are racing to bottom at the moment. I check my listings twice a day and they're always undercut. Yeah, I understand that. Makes sense. But you mean you'll be skipping pre-sale if you don't get for at least 100 packs because you don't want to miss on the 5% discount, Bordeaux? Because for me that doesn't make sense. That's 5 packs and you'll be getting, for every 10 packs you'll be getting at least one guaranteed rare card, which might be valuable at some point, seeing it will be only issued during pre-sale. So even if you have 90 packs, that's still like 9 guaranteed copies, and with some chances to be more and also some chances of gold for, I don't know. Yeah, every 10 packs you get guaranteed 1 BCX from the rare card. Every 100 packs you get 1 BCX guaranteed from the legendary. Every pack you have, there is some chance of getting additional one. It's very small, but it's there. And every 100 packs you have guaranteed one gold foil rare, and every 2500 packs you have guaranteed gold foil legendary as well. So well, 30 will give you 3 rare cards, 3 BCX from the rare card guaranteed, and then chance of course to get something else as well. So I know it's not much, but it's free. So if you're planning to get packs at some point anyways, might as well do it when you get something for it, is what I think. So not a financial advice, but just have it in mind in case you are not having it in mind. And it seems like it's again just you and me, Bordeaux. The rest seem to be again in lurking mode, even if the number Restream is showing me 13 is accurate. It seems to be just me and you, buddy. Oh, and Birds, Bees, and Trees, who is just being quiet. Well, Birds, I asked question, you never said nothing. I was like, are you upset with me that I'm not part of Big Time now? You didn't say what your plans are for the rebellion, man. Why would you not say that? I'm here, my lord. Yeah, you elevating me to royalty level feels nice, Birds, but also I'm like, man, I don't deserve that, man. I mean, I don't see myself being a royalty, but thanks nevertheless. And Boros saying, Boris is here, my lord. Boris Vision Tree saying, oh my gosh, sorry, I didn't hear. Love you back, man. So yeah, my question, Boris, is like, what is your plan for Rebellion? How you're playing the pre-sale game, if you're participating at all? How you're feeling about the pre-sale in general, and do you think it will sell out the pre-sale? And maybe if you want, of course, you can share a timeline prediction, but I mean, it's just for fun. We're speculating. But I think personally that the pre-sale will sell out, although it seems unlikely for now, and I think it will be probably no more than 2 weeks. I'm not as delusional. I'm delusional maybe, but I'm not as delusional as Gathering, who said like pre-sale will sold out in 2 minutes. I don't see that happening. Although we have seen probably crazier things happen, but I do think it will sell out, and I think 2 weeks will be enough for that to happen. There is a very good chance that I'm wrong, but that's my my prediction based on nothing. My based on nothing prediction of how things may potentially go. Birds Business Tree saying, oh yeah, pre-sale is how many packs? 500,000. Pre-sale is 500,000 packs. And mind you, everybody that is buying 2,500 packs or more gets 15% extra. Everybody buying 500 is getting 10% extra. Everybody buying 100 or more is getting 5% extra. So the actual numbers for like depends on the amounts people are buying, but the actual numbers of the pre-sale to sell out are less than 500. But yeah, overall, what's set aside for pre-sale is 500,000 packs. Border Music is saying, I think it will sell out. Won't be first day, but might be in a week. Yeah, well, see, as someone being so optimistic, I feel like the most bearish here, thinking it will last 2 weeks. But I mean, yeah, we'll see. Border is sharing its 500k as well, yeah, and then saying, are the bulk buys forming in Mav chat? I don't know. I was saying yesterday in my stream that uh, uh the fourth Bulgarian, like I mean, Ghostly and Vozen, they were already in my stream, but the one that Yoko-sama, the one that was not in the stream, he reached out to me in X, in Twitter, in Twix, because combination between Twitter and X is Twix. So he reached out to me at Twix and he asked me if I'm making any bulk sale group or anything. I was like, I haven't particularly planned for that, but if there is some interest, I I'm totally fine doing that now that I'm not bound to having for a year and a half or 2 years to be following all the airdrops and distributions and whatnot. I'm fine. It's just the pre-sale. All cards are distributed evenly, and then everybody decides what to do with theirs, how to stake them for airdrops. So it's way less commitment and way less accounting. So I'm willing to do it if there are people that are interested in us trying to at least reach to 2,500 bucks to get some 5% additional, at least for me, discount. I personally am buying at least 500 bucks. I think it will be at most as well, but so my plan is for now 5, which is 550. So if there are people that are interested in buying packs as well, and we can get them up to 2,500 and get some nice percentage, please let me know, guys, and I'll organize something. Anyways, now I'm planning to be streaming way more often on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, although nobody's coming on my YouTube channel, but still I'm simultaneously streaming on both. Yeah, I'm planning to be streaming almost every day as much as I can. I have been for a while now. I guess I missed only the party day, like when I came back from, I think Sunday when I came back from the party. I guess Sunday was the only day I skipped. But so far I've been jumping online almost every day. It's usually at least 1 to 2.5 hours of streaming. So I'll be on often, I believe, for the at least close future. So if anybody at any point feels like they want to try and do something, like you want to participate in that, I can get some initial numbers from people, how much they want and whatnot, and then we'll see if it makes sense. If we can put the amount of packs above 2,500, then it will make sense to start organizing something, and I'll also let people here know about it as well. Boris Byzantine saying I've never bought one pack. Like, I don't know, how can you ignore the form of, or not the form of, the pleasure of opening a pack when it's just so addictive? Like, I mean, I can understand if you haven't opened, if you haven't bought, and actually you have probably bought, opened some uh, reward packs, but I mean, once you open a pack, you hook, man. I mean, you want to open more and more. I don't know. I admire your discipline to never bought one pack. Yeah, at this point, I bought thousands, and it's always fun for me to open them. It's not that fun watching other people open them for some reason. I mean, I know a lot of people enjoy watching other people open as well. It feels like some sort of excitement. For me, it was never exciting or interesting to go and watch other people open cards. Although sometimes maybe it's interesting, but me opening, even when it was like on the master, I was like, okay, let me open all those alpha beta uh untamed cards, and see the fake cards open in front of my eyes, in front of my eyes shaking, and yeah, it was exciting. But again, it wasn't even that exciting because I knew they're just fake cards. As cool as they look, they're never going to be in my possession ever. So Birds, Bees, and Trees continue to say I would consider it here though, but I don't know because I prefer wild, and no on no one knows the meta yet. Mm, yeah, but the earnings in modern are better, and that's, as much as it's disadvantage that nobody knows the meta yet, it's also an advantage. You get to explore it from the beginning and maybe gain some advantage early on if you turn out to be better at exploring it. Border music is saying birds, bees, and trees. Wow, not even from secondary mark. See, I'm also surprised. And then Bordeaux Music agrees that pack opening is super addictive. Can't argue with that. And he's saying when that gold for legendary lets you buy more packs, priceless, right? Hey, too high 74. Nice to see you here, man. You might have been for a while, but you were definitely quiet. So nice to see you chatting. So he's saying birds, bees, and trees. Me too. Not lucky with packs. It's not about the luck, man. I mean, luck is like most, like, in, how can I say, opposite to what people seem to think, because I don't think that they think it, but the way they present is opposite to what people present luck to be. Luck is not a permanent thing. You cannot put luck in permanent category. It's flowing, it's changing. So just because you were unlucky in certain aspects, or whatever it is, once being lucky once sometimes can change a lot of things for you, maybe even change your life. Like, maybe you played lottery for 5 years and you were like, oh, I'm so unlucky, I never win lottery, and then you win one, and then did it matter even that the 500 times, or like 5 years, you've never won anything, if that one thing changes your life? Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not playing lottery, I'm not yeah, they cannot scam me. They're scammers. They cannot take my money. I make so much money from lottery because I'm not playing it. But it was just an example to let you know that actually luck is fluid, not constant, and ever-changing variable. So don't go with the whole just not lucky. No, you make your own luck. I mean, the only way to um, feel the luck at some point is to be participating, because yeah, there was a joke I used to like from my country. Like one guy was every day walking on the street, turning his head toward the sky, and he was like, "Lord, why you never let me win the lottery? I need to win the lottery so much. Like, please, like, come on, at least once you can do that." And that was going on and on and on. And one day when he was doing that, the skies opened, and then God showed up, whatever the entity up there showed up and said, "Hey, listen, you asshole. If you wanna win the freaking lottery, you have to buy a ticket." So there's that. I mean, if you wanna win, you have to participate. That was on a side note. Yes, hi to you too. To hi 74. Bird Business Tree says never. I have 123 guild packs and 65 guild packs, as in gladiator packs, and 65 chaos packs, and one other pack from what's it called, Untamed, maybe. Yes, my lord. That's never gets old. Tuhai saying, I was listening but had nothing to say. I still think getting the cards you need on the market is way more economic and way less exciting. Plus, there is no upside there. You cannot hit it big by buying the cards of the market. Plus, I don't think in this set they'll be cheap. There'll be um, a big arbitrage play. I think they'll be quite expensive, especially in the beginning, if you ask me. But I get your point. It has been the case in many instances, especially with chaos. So I do understand. Birds Business Tree saying no, not Untamed, and the new game. Oh, the tower defense game. What was the name of the packs? Really? The Soul Keep packs. I do have some of those, I believe. Items. Other. Nightmare packs. Yeah, I have 110. Why the hell am I having only 235 Chaos Legion packs? What happened there? I thought I have way more. I thought I was having around 400. Did somebody steal my packs? I guess not. Yeah, Nightmare, exactly. We figured that out. Well, definitely interesting times ahead. And it seems like I'm Nightmares. Yeah, well, that means it's more expensive than Chaos. As far as I know, Chaos were below $1, but DC is rising up, so, or at least it's not falling much. And maybe we will see another uptick closer to pre-sale starting. Why it's not refreshing now? Is tribal decks down just to troll me? Maybe. But yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, like, we are closing the 2-hour mark, and I feel my mouth drying up. So let's check the last comments. It was like 190 maybe a week ago. Everyone and their mom is selling everything for land and rebellion. Yeah, I guess I'm in that group. Well, my mom, unfortunately, may her rest in peace. She's not, but I'm part of that group. But not, definitely not everything. I just sell my extra copies of what I had, like some older cars that were in low level, which won't help me in any way. I was putting them for sale. My extra Rift Watcher cards, some my extra gold, like my gold foil Rift Watchers and stuff like that. Yeah, I was selling some stuff, which helped me make it over 2 million, which is what I need for the 500 packs. But yeah, I haven't touched my nightmare packs, and I'm not planning on touching them. I'll still wait out the game actually coming out and open them and see what I get there, because it's just another pack opening, and I like opening packs. So, but I do understand people selling off, and even with the whole sell off thing, I think prices are, yeah, silver error. So much I figured. Okay, we're back. 286, and yeah, it's exciting. We're holding some value. Did vouchers fall below 3 cents? Nope, they're still a little bit above 3 cents. So yeah, I'm keeping a close eye, because I would need more than 500 vouchers to purchase more, but it's not urgent. There is a whole week. I think the initial. Oh, sorry guys, I woke up early, so, and worked before the stream, so a little bit yawning here. But my point was, I think the initial hype around purchasing vouchers had died off a little bit, and there'll be, as After Sound mentioned, around 300,000 vouchers printed from now till pre-sale starts. So I don't think they'll that much jump in price. So at some point I'll purchase them, just not in a hurry. I think DSC might though. I think we can see 90% up closer to Rebellion. So then it will make more sense to sell some of my DSC to get vouchers. But for now, I'm just keeping an eye on stuff. Birds, bees, and trees said Team Deal Lord in Discord, one leak and tutorial. Okay, appreciate it. I'll check it after the stream. Yeah, Barry was saying, "Goddamn, we're printing too many vouchers." I'm happy about that. I'll be needing a lot of vouchers for the next several months. I'll need vouchers for the wagons. I'll need vouchers for my packs. There was something else that was, I think, implying that I might need vouchers as well. Oh, vouchers for increasing your chance of airdrop cards. So yeah, I'll be needing some vouchers. So I'm not unhappy with the print. I'm not unhappy with them keeping price as well. So yeah, unlike After Sound, I'm not taking my ice cream money. I'm shooting for an ice cream shop at one point. Bordo saying, yeah, I totally forgot wagons will need them as well. Yeah, and we don't know how many, but it means many there is, like, there'll be some demand. So, but with that being said, I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I appreciate people that actually came from the raid stuck and didn't, even though they didn't say much, at least they stayed with us. So unfortunately, I don't know neither how to do raids nor where to send you guys to. So you have to do that by yourself. I'm sorry. But again, I appreciate you being around. And again, I don't know what time I'll try to go online tomorrow, but I'll try, and then I'll put links in our streamer Discord, the one that was previously known as Splinterlands TV. So if anybody's online, awake, and wants to make company, I will appreciate you guys. And we're saying great Runian background. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah. That's been on for a while though. I mean, you know it's from Splinterlands TV, and I still keep my Splinterlands TV logo as well, even though there is no such thing for the moment, but a nice memorabilia. And again, thanks guys. Wait, I cannot ignore the border musics. The border music cutely trolling me. Cutely trolling at the same time me and border music trees. He's saying, thanks for the stream, baby. Take care. I mean, my lord. Well, thanks guys. Thank you, and really happy that you're part of the community, and hope to see you again tomorrow, or not tomorrow, somewhere soon, someday soon. See you, man. Always good listening. Oh, thanks to I appreciate you, man. Okay, before I go, a last question from Birds, Bees and Trees. Do you think Splinterlands TV will ever come back? Yes, I do. Actually, I do. For me, it was end of season 1. I don't know when season 2 will be, but I believe there will be season 2, and probably the main characters, or the majority of the characters in season 2, will be the same, and maybe some new faces as well. So we'll see. It's just maybe something I wish to believe, but there is always a chance. We're here, we're around, we're streaming, so there is always a chance that Mr. Rondon is able to get the whole crew back together. Who knows? But you definitely hear about it if it does happen. So thanks guys, and take care. Be mindful with your investments, and see you around the game, and hopefully tomorrow on my next stream. Bye for now.
The time age has spoken, the future has been made clear. The dark load has broken all hope and turned it to fear. So you'll get no mercy from General Sloan. No mercy will ever be shown. You can try, but the kindness has died. Just hatred inside. So you'll get no mercy from General Sloan. Yeah, no mercy from General Sloan. The time age has spoken, the future has been made clear. The dark load has broken all hope and turned it to fear. So you'll get no mercy from General Sloan.